Hornswoggle, you're used to performing, in a large arena in front of thousands of fans live. What's it like switching gears and performing in front of a camera?
You don't get that immediate response from the fans. You might get a that was good from Zach, or all right, let's do it again, which means it sucked. But he was very good about telling me it sucked, but in a good way that didn't make me feel like it sucked, even though some of it did. So, and it was very strenuous. Like, we're in the ring for 5 minutes. We're shooting this movie and this prosthetics for 8 hours overnight. It's like, okay, come on. Still, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? 3 o'clock, okay? Still got 2 more hours. I mean, we shot the last day, because we only filmed for 15 days. You did a whole movie in 15 days, which is insane. The shortest movies usually go is like 45, and that's pushing it. So, I mean, we knew we were on a time crunch. We were filming until 6 o'clock in the morning the day I flew out, and I flew out 3 hours later. So we knew we had to get it all in, but we had fun. We had so much fun. It's really gonna excite a lot of people.
And you were still on a wrestling schedule making this movie, so how did you bounce around?
They gave me the 3 weeks off, 4 weeks actually, about a month, so I could film and really concentrate on that. There's no way. I mean, these other guys go from filming to wrestling to filming to wrestling. I wouldn't have been able to do it. That's for sure. I would have been worn out and just pissy.
Was there anything particularly about this character that you wanted to sort of relish with, like in the fact that you're playing a horror villain?
When I was approached about it 3 years ago, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, this would be different. And Zach's vision of the character was so different than what I thought it was going to be. It really made for some fun and made me be able to own this character and really go into the role a lot.
Did you speak to Warwick Davis at all, the original Leprechaun, or did you just separate yourself from the original as much as possible and do your own thing?
No, I didn't. I've never seen the old movies ever. None of them, no clips, nothing. Not as not again anything against him, but I'm glad I didn't, because I character-wise, I don't think I would have been able to take anything from that character for this role because it's so incredibly different. Twitter went crazy when it was announced that I was doing it, like Twitter always does, and you're in the spotlight, you get that. But he owned it. No one's gonna take that away from him. We're just making a new franchise. Those 6-7 movies, that was his. This is ours. The only thing the same about this movie compared to the older ones is the name. Literally the only thing the same. Which is good. There's no humor. It's all slash and not even gore, which is scary. So.
A couple days ago on the Chucky panel, they had asked the series creator Don Mancini if he'd ever be willing to cross the Leprechaun and Child's Play franchise now that the Child's Play franchise is going more towards horror again. Would you ever be open to the possibility of crossing over with other horror franchise, or do you like just having your separate thing?
That excites me. You know what? I really would almost like to. I've watched only one of them, like Bride of Chucky, I think it was, or Seed, or the Bride one, yeah. And it interested me. It was neat how they did that. I would love to cross over to that. I think it'd be a really cool crossover too, especially with the new character. With the old one, it would be almost too comical, but this new one would be a good crossover. So.
Do you think you could see yourself doing more acting and less wrestling in the future?
You know what? Wrestling is my passion. It's always been my passion, my dream to do it. I love it. I really, really do. I am hoping this opens other doors, like for other movies and other roles and that stuff. But you never know. I mean, I hope it does. I would love to be in a Muppet movie.
Would you do any cartoons?
Voiceovers? That'd be great.
Like Family Guy, Simpsons.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Those guys are making bank for nothing.
Yeah.
They go in for 2 hours for a whole season and they make millions. I was just talking to one of the guys I work with at Kofi Kingston. I said, these guys go in this studio and record their voice for 2 hours for a season, and they're done. then they go to the next show. But they're getting paid by each. It's not like, I don't know. It seems so easy. It's probably not, and it's not crapping on them or anything, but it's your voice. You're not.
Makeup. You can just come in
Yeah,
sweats
you
and-
come in sweats. You can come in your pajamas to the studio, record, and you're done. So it'd be great. I mean, that would be easy.
Do you ever consider doing like comedy acting for WWE studios in the future?
You know what? I really did think when they approached me about the movie that it was going to be like the old ones, so it was going to be a little more comical and humorous. But then when I heard more about it, I was very excited that it wasn't. I would love to do more WWE Studios films. I mean, I really think this and See No Evil 2 is really going to be an upstart for WWE films again and get it back going again. I mean, we've had some great movies. Brodus's No One Lives, I heard, was very good. So we've had some good ones, but I'm hoping to be at the top.
Is there anyone in particular that you kind of want to work with in the future? Like any actor or another wrestler?
Man, it's just one movie that I've done now. I would love. I mean, besides the Muppet movie, I can't really pinpoint one guy or girl that I would love to work with. That'd just be a dream of mine to do. So.